somebody that I used to know. Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Da 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 da. I don't wanna live that way. All right. Oh God. Oh. Let's do it. Another day. What? Just me going, oh. I had a groan like, ugh, and my wife came running in like, what happened? I'm like, I'm just sore. I didn't. Shh, no, Ravi, you're in trouble still. The thing is, though, I don't think we washed any of this stuff, so I'm gonna wash this. Kind of lucky, actually. So let me wash this thing real quick. So hold on, bear with me, y'all. Bear with me, bears. Imagine if like animals were like Pokemon. Bear. Okay, anywho, let me wash this real quick because we got to. I think my low voice might have woken up Joanna. And I'm like just waking up. My voice isn't fully there yet. So it's a little deeper. And I guess that deeper voice carries a little bit. I don't know. Either way, she was like, I heard you yelling. Are you okay? I'm like, I don't think I yelled. Did I yell? Anyhow, we need to wash dish so I can make a shake. But my body is hurting, y'all. Like straight up, no lie. That leg day killed me. And I think the worst part today, I think, is a full body workout. What up, spiritist? So I'm just like, fuck, bruh. I'm like, it was funny yesterday. Seriously, I was like, my heart started to panic thinking about this workout. It's stressful. It's stressful, man. But yeah, how you doing, spiritist? Hope you're doing well, man. You're first in the chat. Looks like we might have some doom scrollers out there. Welcome in, doom scrollers. My name is Yeefam. I record my daily life, and it's sometimes entertaining, sometimes boring. Honestly, I'm getting sick of having a shake every morning and working out, but I know that this is I'm in the preparation phase of my life, you know. You've got to do certain things that you don't necessarily want to do in order to get to the next level. You know, you can't just automatically become a famous musician or a famous whatever. You have to start somewhere, you know. You gotta. Picasso wasn't Picasso overnight. But yeah, I'm doing good. Aside from being really sore, man, I'm beyond. My whole body is just like, bruh. I went for a nice walk yesterday with the dogs. So I'm on fire right now. We did have some good food last night. I went to have some like Thai food. It was farmhouse Thai kitchen. She was fire. We didn't eat too much, but we got some bomb spicy eggplant. Oh man. Thai food, they do that spicy eggplant right. And then the papaya salad. Fire, y'all. If you've never had papaya salad. You know what's crazy though? It was hella fire though. Like, meaning it was hot. It was hella hot. I don't know why it was so spicy, but you know what? It was good though. I liked it. My wife was like, God dang, why is this so spicy? So yeah, we've got a workout today. We've got a total body workout. And if you're new to this chat, every day I start off the day with a nice morning shake. Husky Amy, welcome in, Husky Amy. You know a little bit of English. You're from Germany too? Nice. Well, I don't know any Germany, or German, that is. I don't know any Germany. I don't know any German. My brother used to be stationed in Germany for a little bit when he was in the army. Then he was stationed in Italy. Or he was stationed in Italy, then Germany. I forget now. Hold on, guys. I'm bringing y'all with me. Just wanted to dry this off. Okay, we look good. But yeah, so I start my day off with the shake. You know what? I don't even know what that means, spiritist. You know, I've actually seen Deutschland, but what does that actually mean? And Deutschen? Is that what that is? But either way, how you doing? And I hope both of you have a great day. Right now it's about 6:42 a.m. over here in the west coast of the United States. I'm in San Francisco, California. So, yeah. Where's my almond milk? Oh, I guess we're gonna need to buy some more almond milk. We got 2 almond milks left. 2 almond milks can get us through the day. 2 days. Hey, easy. Deutschland was Germany. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know all the history and all that. What up, Easy? What up, Jamie? Good morning to y'all. Good evening. Good afternoon. Whatever time it might be where you're from. I'm good, y'all, but I'm just expressing that, dude. These 2 last workouts, I forget how tough Shanti's first month of working out is, because it's that circuit and you're just like moving from one move to the next and the next and the next. Almond milk is so expensive for me in Australia. $3.30 for a liter. We get a pack at Costco. About, I think it's like maybe like 16 of these. This is 1 quart right here. For about $15. I gotta double check on that. The nut milk is expensive for you, huh? Yeah, I mean, there's not really a particular reason we don't drink cow milk. Well, it just doesn't fit with our diet. The almond milk really fits with our diet more so than soy or regular milk. Like I said, I follow this one diet called Portion Fix, and this 1 cup of this fits our meal plan very well. I just drink protein milk. Oh, a dog. I forgot to mention that, Husky Amy. I take care of dogs for a living, so we do have a bunch of dogs here usually. If you check out over here, here's my board. I guess you can't, but it's all blurry. Never mind. But anyways, so that's my board that I have all the dogs. So like right, not that you can see, but right here, that's my daycare, and then that's the people that are boarding and the dogs that are boarding, but it's all blurry, so you guys can't really see that. So I'll show you guys later. But yeah, we'll be going for a walk most likely today with the pupperoos. This is Ravioli. Ravioli! How you doing, you big old crazy bastard? Go get a toy. Where's your toy? Go get a toy. Go get a toy. Go get a toy. Go get a toy. Where's the toy? Where's the toy? What? Where's the toy? Get that toy. Oh, get that toy. Oh, get that toy. Do I often reject dogs that don't fit in the pack? Yeah, I do. Right now, I'm currently not looking for any new clients. So somebody texted me the other day and I was like, unfortunately, I'm just not looking for new clients because I do have, like I said, my roster, I'd say it's like 20 active dogs that come and go. Some for daycare, it's about 5 active dogs that come weekly. We got Boise, Max, Coco, Theo, Louie. Sometimes Elliot comes. Boise, I don't know if I said that already, but anyway, so we got a good amount of dogs that come and go for daycare, and then boarding is always random, but we've got a big roster of doggies. Let me show y'all. This is the roster. So you see this? These are all the dogs I take care of right here. And sorry, my nails are long, but not that you can see the photos really well, but a lot of these dogs come and go. So all these dogs we've seen recently. Actually, Ruby's one of the last dogs that hasn't come in a while. So it goes by order. So these are the dogs we've seen recently. All of that right there. But yeah, so Ziggy's still here. He's sleeping in another room with Joanna right now. Anywho, I gotta make my shake. So we're doing the protein shake as usual. We got some cinnamon. We've got some pea protein. That's PEA protein. My poor wife woke up so scared thinking I was hurt or something. I don't know what I did. I gotta check the beginning of the stream. I don't know if you guys saw, but like she rushed in here like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, what's wrong? Ravioli, you're not going over there, okay? You're staying here with me. They're sleeping right now and you're awake. I don't want you disturbing her, jumping on the bed and getting her awake. Get your tray. Yeah, so yesterday I went to Safeway for a bit, got a few bananas, some spinach, and just some basic things to get this going. Because I would drink blended carrots for the last few shakes. Blended carrots and protein shakes is one of the most horrible textures ever. If you boil the carrots beforehand and then blend them in the shake, delicious, very creamy. But when you blend a raw carrot in the shake, ugh, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Anywho, so we're doing the usual. 1 banana, some spinach, and we've been adding oatmeal lately because we're supposed to eat quite a bit of carbs since I'm a big man. I'm not following the diet to a T just yet, but we've been doing well. Let's see, hold on. I'm gonna put on. Who is the alpha dog? Oh, I mean, they all kind of think they're alphas, but Carlita's for sure the queen of the house. My dog is the alpha for sure. But since a lot of them are, you know, they're their own dog, they're not like, you know, part of a. They all think they're alphas, but when they come here, Carlita's the main alpha. Let's see, I'm off to them today, clean a crib. I seen they have Sinners on Max now, so I'm finally gonna watch that later. Yeah, I saw Sinners. Very artsy. You know, not really my type of movie, but I mean, I think it'd be fun to be in the movie, but I think, you know, like Kavzar loved Sinners, and I'm sure he'll pop in and be like, Sinners is top dog movie. I haven't talked to him about it, but for me it was very artsy, and I like artsy things, but that's as far as I can get as what I enjoyed about it. I don't know if I really care for the plot and all that, but I mean, there's just a lot of Easter eggs, and obviously, like, if you're in tune with the culture and all that, it probably has more meaning, you know? So I might have missed some of the meanings of it, or I didn't look too much into it, so I kind of went in blind. I did read about the director's obviously Ryan Coolidge or something like that. I think that's his name. Director of Black Panther and a couple other things. He's got a good eye, good vision. But yeah. It's fun. It's just there's a couple question marks, like, what? Why? It was interesting. But yeah, give it a watch. Let me know what you think about it. We watched it maybe 2 weeks ago. I think I'll try to get stoned out. Tell me about it, man. Dude, I need every day. It helps keep my sanity, you know. All right, we're gonna blend up right now. I think we got everything. I'm gonna put a little water in here though. Do any of you ever feel like you don't know what to do with your arm? Like, you know, when you're using one arm and your other arm's not active? Like, I never know if I'm just supposed to leave it to my side. Am I supposed to be in ready position? I don't know. Isn't the apartment too small for height? Yes, Droovy, it is. This house was built in 1905. And I have no idea why it's short. But it's just this area and that room over there that is this height. Luckily, in the garage, it's 9 feet tall. My room is 8 feet tall. I'm 6'4". Why is it this short? I don't know what they were thinking back in 1905. We're gonna have to take a time machine, go back 100 years, 120 years, and figure out why they decided to build it like this, because I don't know. And that's why I'm working so hard, y'all. I have a savings. Me and my wife can afford to live anywhere outside of California. But we have a lot of family here. We can afford to live in some dingier parts of California. But currently we live in San Francisco in a very nice neighborhood, so with family, and it's just more enjoyable being here than struggling. And you know, I'm in a nice affluent area, and it just wouldn't make sense to go somewhere where I can afford, where it's, you know, not as safe, it's more dangerous. My wife, you know, I don't know, you know. Anyways. So, it's raining a little bit today. How's the weather there? You know what? Dude, it was like, it's been very, what's the word I'm looking for? Humid. Very humid. They were missed back then? Yeah, man. They were a little smaller back then, right? All right. I'm going to be blending this. Give me 3 seconds. Guys, it's going to get loud. This thing's like a NASCAR engine, all right? Ravioli. Hey, kiddo, welcome into the chat, kiddo. How you doing? And it's done. All right, guys. Another day, another shake. If some of you are new here, I do this daily. I'm not trying to think anymore of what I'm gonna eat, you know? So we've got to start the day with the shake. You're not feeling good? What's going on, kiddo? It's not that great. There's this one anime I'm trying to think of. He drinks this masochist zombie. Let me see. Masochist zombie is what they call them. Zombie anime. Zombie healer anime? Yeah. There he is. Alright, there it is. The anime I'm thinking of is the Great Cleric. This guy, I don't know if y'all seen it, but I watch a lot of anime. Lucille is his name, right? He's a zombie healer is what they call him. This guy right here, right? So he drinks these nasty ass shakes, bro. Let me see if I can get him. Let me see, Lucille, zombie healer anime. So we'll call the Great Cleric drinks. Man, they're not gonna show it? Well, whatever. He chugs this nasty ass potion. Oh yeah, I'm a big anime fan. I watch anime every season. I go to myanimelist.com and I check out what animes are coming up for the season. When I say season, I mean winter, spring, fall, summer. Not in that order, obviously. But yeah, I'm a big anime person. Currently, we watched a few that came out. Obviously, Dandadan just came back. Dandadan started off with a lot of stress. That's gonna be Dandadan Thursdays for us. But yeah, we're watching a few animes. The season's not bad so far. We saw some good ones. I saw some silly, funny ones. We just tried to watch this one right here. Hold on. Clavetes. So that one was, my wife fell asleep. Well, we fell asleep before going to bed watching that one. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Whenever you can go, you see what comments I got. The 1 and 2 says bubble number 2. Let me see. I'm not looking at who's ranked up on this thing. But yeah, they just added new rankings, Christine, where the chat, whoever comments or whoever's been in chat longer gets experience points. So you are currently number 2, but everyone's tied right now for first place. So Spiritist, even Amy, Husky Amy, that is, you, Kiddo, and Easy are all in the top 4. Yeah, I think you have to like activate something, or I'm not really sure how it works, but now there's a top fans thing in the streams. But yeah, I love anime. I watch a lot of anime. It's my favorite form of entertainment. And I actually want to work on an anime using AI. I know people will be like, dude, you're going to use AI for anime? How dare you? Well, how dare me indeed. But I've got some cool concepts I can show y'all. I'm working on this anime called... let me show you. What the hell is it? The anime is going to be called Yeefam. I'm not sure what it's going to be called yet. But it's basically a very generic anime, right? So the main character, I'm thinking something like this, right? Do you think AI would make humans lazy as fuck? No, I mean, it depends how you use it, right? I think things are tools. I think, I don't know, it can make you lazy, but it just depends if you're a lazy person. You know, when I ask AI things on like ChatGPT, I don't ask it for the answers. I ask it for the research. Hey, can you help me look up this, that? Can you point me in the right direction? Can you please narrow down the results? Because really, let's think about Google, a search engine. Does that make us lazier? If I don't know the answer, I can go get an encyclopedia, or I can go on the internet. I can go to the library and try to manually source through every book of literature, or I can ask ChatGPT, hey, can you please give me some sources for what I'm looking for? AI can destroy the future. What I do think is we need regulations on the people that control AI, and we need a big oversight on these billionaires. Once again, guys, it's always about the billionaires and the corporate class that we have to regulate, not us. Us people, man. So we need to make sure that they're not scheming and trying to amass more wealth than that they already have, because that's what they're doing. I think if anyone's going to destroy the planet, it's the billionaires and the corporations that control the whole world, you know. And they're already destroying the future and the planet. So yeah, AI can be a part of that, but I do think AI can help solve a lot of solutions, because the truth is AI shouldn't give an emotional response. It should give a nice, I don't know, man, honestly, but if AI is built off emotional responses and stuff too, I don't know. You know, Drewby, I'm not here to argue one way or the other. I just really think at the end of the day, there needs to be a lot of oversight on what people are doing. And I know a lot of the thing about corporations and stuff is like, no, it's secret information because we're trying to make large profits. But yeah, it is a huge debate already. The problem is we can debate about it, but it's already happening, you know? And that's where my thought process is. Me and you can have a conversation about AI and the positives and negatives, but me and you have no control over it. It doesn't matter how we feel about it, because the corporations and billionaires are gonna do what they want and release what they want and do what they want, like they always do. So even if you don't like AI, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, They don't care what we think. But I do care what you think, Droovy. And like I said, what matters now about my channel is building this community so that we can have more power against the big corporations, because it's a collective power. If there's a million people all in agreement that we don't freaking agree with this one thing, they still have to pay a little attention. Now, if it's just one person screaming and screaming and screaming like, screw the billionaires, then I just look like a crazy ass person. But if we're all on the same stance, the same ideals and same like power of, hey man, I don't mind if you're rich, but $1 billion's too much, y'all. Yeah, it does make humans lazy as fuck. That was one of the morals of the Second Renaissance. Yeah, I'd agree. I think AI can make you lazy. I think AI will definitely, I think what happens is we will become reliant on it and forget. Like, I was watching this anime, and you know, when you start getting good at things, you stop looking up stuff, right? So this anime is called My Dress Up Darling, and he's making these cosplays for the girl he likes or whatever, all right? So he's doing these cosplay things, and he's designing these clothes, and he's getting better with each design. And the first episode of the second season was he's trying to design this thing. He's like, God, I can't get it to work. And he goes in to the store where he can buy like some seams and like the fabric store or whatever. And the guy's like, well, you know, you don't have to do it like this. The old man, like the wise person's like, you could, he's like, let me see your designs. He's like, yeah, actually you can just add this to make it better. He's like, what? Why didn't I think about that? He's like, now that I think about it, usually I Google stuff or I look up on the internet when I don't know something. So a lot of us, we get full of ourselves when we've been doing something for so long that we forget to ask or search for the answers because we think we know it all. Because we get to a point when you become like an expert at your craft or you think you know it all, you forget to like, you forget that it's okay to seek answers and look up things, y'all. When you get a chance, could you go check out what comments I got on my channel? It's called Bubble Time Part 2. Sure, kiddo. I'll check it out when I can. What up, VGM? So anyways, all I'm to say is like we need to humble ourselves sometimes. Sometimes the solution is way simpler than we think, but we're so used to doing something that we forget to take a step back and look at it, or even just reach for counsel, reach for somebody, or be like, hey, can I get your opinion? Or even Google something. And that's why I think ChatGPT is a fantastic tool, because it also helps me like, well, can I get the right directions and stuff? But I don't think we should be overly relying on ChatGPT, although I'm sure a lot of people do. Yeah, we got ravioli here. We got what day is it? Wednesday? No matter how many people will be there against 1 trillion or whatever, it's nothing happens. It's made in the power of money. Yeah, I'm telling you exactly. Unless we do some French type of revolution stuff, bring out the guillotines, I don't think many things are going to change. But, oh, you see how... But the thing is, the billionaires would portray the poor class as violent. And since they're violent, they don't deserve to live. So we need to kill off the violence. So that's what they do. They make us look like these violent, horrible beasts that don't deserve to live, that are just jealous because they have so much. And if only the poor would work harder and lift themselves up from their bootstraps, they could attain the wealth that we all have amassed, which is a fucking facade. And I'm tired of these poor people thinking they're the next billionaire, because they're not. Hard work doesn't equate to riches. I'm sure people that have worked in the coal mines, people that have worked as a janitor, people that have worked on construction sites, people that have worked blue-collar jobs have worked in tremendous conditions, and that's some fucking hard work, and they don't get paid much, right? I managed to get really stoned. Nice. So hard work doesn't necessarily mean lots of money. And these people don't understand you can work 40 hours a day and still not have a living wage or living. And people's like, well, then quit that job and get another better job. What if there isn't another better job? What if, well, then go to school and get better learned it. Okay, well, school costs money and time. Pursuing a degree takes money and time. Well, then you're gonna just have to manage your time better. But if all your time is managing yourselves to survive, and let's say that 40 hours, part of that 40 hours you got commute time to work. Okay, and they say 40 hours, but it's not 40 hours, it's 45 hours, because if you work 40 hours, you have to take a mandatory hour break. That's 9 hours right there. Now we're talking about commute times. Add commute, let's just say you had a 15-minute commute. 30 minutes. So now it's 9.5 hours a day. But most likely the commute's about 30 minutes. It's never fucking 15 minutes. So let's call it 10 hours a day. So now you're working 50 hours a week. And you're still not making much. Not to mention you got to commute to work. Are you taking public transportation? Are you walking? Are you driving? All that costs money. It's just a crazy world where it doesn't make any sense, y'all. I think at the most, people should work 24 hours, should provide you enough for rent, a savings, and leisure. It's that simple. Rent, savings, and leisure. 24 hours should provide all that. And until we're there, we're not going to have a good system. Because right now, we focus on value. The value of a human is how much they put out in work in this country, in this capitalistic America. And I don't believe value should be your worth should not be what you bring to the table, as in money-wise. All right, that's my thought, my philosophies. And I'm going to talk about it daily until it happens and until I get more people on board with this thought process, because I'm telling you, y'all, I mean, I work every day. And luckily, I take care of dogs, so I don't know. To be honest, in this life, no one is satisfied, even if it's the poor or the really rich ones. Yeah, I agree. But I do think poor people know how to be happier than rich people. Because I don't think a lot of poor people aren't mad at the rich about their life or their situation. But a lot of rich people are mad at the poor. A lot of rich people think the poor are the problem and they wish they could kill them off. You know, let's look at America, for example. They don't want poor immigrants, they want rich immigrants, right? Carlita's good, she's sleeping with her mama. Nobody likes poor countries, they like rich countries. And it's so stupid to even think of it that way, but yeah, I don't know, y'all. Either way, I appreciate y'all being here, being a part of the community. I'm always gonna express that I believe we deserve more. And you're right, maybe no one's satisfied with life. I don't think we should be satisfied with life. Let's see. Never tell you this, but you've been a big metal and rock fan for a year? Nice, bro. That's cool. Glad you're finding the music that makes you vibe, bro. I'm not a big rock or metal fan, but I listen to it from time to time. I don't know any artist names or anything like that, but if it comes on the music or if I hear it, I'll give it a play. I'll let Carlita know you said hi. Okay, so we're about to finish with this shake. I'm gonna set an alarm for an hour. Looks like my workout today will be around 8:30 a.m. It's about 7:12 a.m. right now. Set an alarm for 1 hour. So, like I said, if you're new to this channel, I usually stream in the morning to chat with y'all, see how you guys are doing. And after I finish my shake, because I'm going to start every day with the shake, it's boring and sometimes not that great, then we get our workout in because we've got goals. And as far as who's my favorite music artist, I don't have a favorite music artist. I like listening to a lot of lo-fi and like just instrumentals. Like right now, I'm listening to a lot of AI made music. And the AI made music right now is my favorite artist. because it makes any genre I want instrumental. And the thing is, a lot of artists I just don't relate to. I used to listen to a lot of hip hop and R&B, and what hip hop has, and the hip hop's always kind of be like, just the lyrics I don't relate to anymore. So I'm at a place where I don't care to party and drink all day. There are times, and I mean, even on the mainstream music, you see the party drinking all day. Like, I don't listen to Drake anymore. I used to listen to Drake. Yeah. I do like Steve Lacy. If you want to talk about new artists, I like Steve Lacy. I like Bruno Mars. You know, I like all the people on the radio, I guess. They're all cool, but gosh, yeah, I don't think I have a favorite artist. I start the day with Breathe by Telepop Music a lot, but they're old. Exactly, AI, exactly, man. I mean, this is all AI music that we're listening to. And to me, it does the job. It can make any song I want it to. So like, it's got the down tempo. What kind of music do I like? I don't know, I haven't thought about it all night. I haven't thought about it since I'm in the night. When I started creating, I became a jaded person. So I like acting and I like making music. So when I was like 18 years old, I was in a group with a couple of my friends and we were rapping and singing and all that stuff. And I became very jaded with mainstream music. I was like, why is this on the radio? It's not even that good. And everything became shitty. You get this like lens in your eyes where everything looks like trash and is trash. And you don't understand why this world is so crappy and the art is all crappy and everything's poopy. If y'all seen that South Park episode where Stan sees everything as shit and he joins the Matrix, but the Matrix is just a bunch of alcoholics trying to enjoy life? Yeah, it happens to a lot of us. We get very jaded, angry, depressed, and this world. Anyways, so I hated mainstream music for a while. So from the age 18 to 24, I hated the mainstream. I was angry. I didn't understand it. I was making political music because I didn't like this world. And then 24, a flip switch, 2020, and 24, it was 2014, okay? In 2014, what's going on with the left side of your head? Like my hairline, or what? My hairline is just fucked up. That's for sure. I don't know which side. This is my left for me. I don't know if that's still the left. But yeah, what the hell was I gonna say? Left side of your head. I'm just balding. That's for sure. So if that's what you're wondering, I'm balding. But yeah, guys, I don't have any favorites. I got to a point where I just hated everything. So it's hard for me to have favorite things. And also, like, you know, I met one of my idols as a younger person. I was 16 when I met Joe Montana, the best quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. And he was really rude. And so I stopped worshiping idols at that point. I was like, wow. I was like, these guys suck. I was like, Joe Montana, it's an honor to meet you. He's like, yeah, whatever, kid. And that changed my life forever. I stopped really worshiping and caring about celebrities because I was like, man, maybe a lot of them are dickheads. And honestly, I thank Joe Montana because I might still be in that worship culture. And I don't want to worship anyone. I don't think anyone's more amazing than the other person. So, you gonna work out, Mom?
Yeah.
No, I got about an hour and a half. You look cool. Have a great day. Keep smiling. Oh, thank you, Droopy. I try. But if you're talking about the hair, I don't know. It's just hair. I don't know what's wrong with me. But I'm so happy because my mom made fried rice. Amazing. My mom and dad did a barbecue yesterday. And thank God my parents are still together. They've been together for 6 years now. That's some strong love. Hey, yeah. Shout out to VGM. Good for you to have two loving parents, you know, that stick together. My parents got divorced when I was younger, but it was good for both of them because my mom deserves better and my dad got exactly what he deserves. A fucking ugly ass bitch. Sorry, I'm super bitter. I'm not better, y'all. When it comes to my stepmom is a very horrible person. So my dad is not that great of a person either, but my stepmom is a horrible person. So shout out to VGM and anyone that has two loving parents that, you know, stick together and actually love each other. Me and my wife are trying to be that one day. I love my wife very much. You got to show it every day. You got to work towards it every day. You can't just let it slip. You can't take another person for granted. I tell my wife every day how much I love her, but I also show her acts of love, and I clean up around here and I do things that I know are going to make her happy. You have to work at it no matter what it is. And that's why even with these workouts, it's about consistency, y'all. And I don't care if I call her my goddess every day, I call her beautiful every day. You have to work on it daily. If I stop calling her beautiful, if I stop calling her these things, I don't care if she's used to it. I want her to be used to it, and I want to continue to do that. I want to continue to inflate her ego and tell her how amazing she is, because a lot of us don't feel amazing, y'all. And you guys are amazing too. I want y'all to know you're amazing. Y'all are beautiful. Y'all are loved. So, and if you don't feel that way, know that I promise you that I will try to show you love and kindness every time you come into this chat. Maybe we'll joke around, but I'm never trying to be mean-spirited. I know some people have mean-spirited jokes, and mean-spirited jokes that can be funny, but they can be hurtful too. So, you know, I'm trying to move past hurting people to be funny. There has to be a way where we can all laugh. Like the other day, we were talking about nut milk. That was just playful and silly, and nobody else was getting hurt by that. What do you think about ones who believe in Illuminati? You know, that's a good question, Druvy. And I've actually, my wife, her mother's a born-again Christian, and her ex-husband, he asked me this question when I was young, man. He asked me this question when I was young. I was 18 years old, and he goes, "Hey, Vince," because they couldn't say Vicente. My name is Vicente. "Hey, Vince, what do you think about the Illuminati?" I said, "The who what?" "The Illuminati." And he broke it down. I said, "Honestly, I don't think about it. It doesn't affect my life. It's not something I think about." And it was that simple. And it's till this day, it's still something I don't think about. Whether it exists, whether it's real, whether whatever. And for the people that believe in it, great. But it doesn't take up my headspace. You know, it's the same with Christianity and religion and all that. People can ask me how I feel about it, but it just doesn't take up my headspace. I don't think about God. I don't think about religion that much. I think about what I'm doing now and what my place is on this earth. And I know, I get it. This whole world is full of religion, and most people are religious. I guess I'm agnostic. I just don't have a label for it. I do think there's more to this world, but I have no proof, and most religions don't have proof. It's all faith-based, and I wish people understood what faith-based meant. It means that it's just a faith. It's not factual-based, it's faith-based. It means that you just believe really devoutly. And if you believe it, it must be true. But it's like, and it bothers me because of the conundrum we're in, where right-wingers don't really expect trans views and trans rights. When it's like, look, they're like, well, I'm not going to believe what you believe in just because you want me to believe in. You're a woman, you'll always be a woman. You're a man, you'll always be a man. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, but can't I say the same for religion? Can I not easily say the same? Like, you can't force me to believe in a God that I don't believe in. Can't I easily say I don't believe in the words of a Bible that was written by man? Can't I easily say that it's all made up? So it's just, to me, the disconnect is crazy, because like we want everyone to be thoughtful about people's beliefs. It's fucking ridiculous. Anyways, many in Hollywood do believe in it, so I was curious to know about it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm sure they do, but honestly, to me, it's like conspiracy theories. 9/11. Was it an inside job? Was it not? It doesn't matter. So many things don't matter. It's about what happens afterwards. What happened afterwards? We went to war, the Patriot Act. There were so many things that happened after it. So regardless of what happened, Donald Trump getting shot in the ear, was it planned? Was it not? Doesn't matter. The effects did what they did. Everyone on the right got more emboldened. Everyone on the left said, nah, that's bullshit. It doesn't matter anymore. Facts don't matter in this world. It's all about beliefs. And people don't get that everybody is all living on faith-based. It's everything. Nobody has a set of facts anymore. It's ridiculous. Can I help you, Ravioli? You're not going over there. Go back to bed. Go back to bed. He still wants to go. So yeah, I don't know, guys. It's a crazy world we live in. It's just that I wish people wouldn't act like know-it-alls, because I don't think we know it all at all. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how something happened, why it happened and it made people feel a certain way, and those feelings are gonna matter more than what actually happened. People don't care about facts anymore. People fill in the facts with their own feelings time and time a day. And that's the scary part. So that's why I'm just trying to build a community of people that are okay with things. Let's see. Many of them do believe it, so I was curious to know what's something that like so special that they do believe in specifically once upon a time. I don't know. We'd have to talk to them, Droovy. You know, and that's the thing. I don't know. We'd have to talk to the people that believe in the Illuminati, people that believe in the flat earth theory, people that believe in whatever they believe in, people that believe in Christianity, people that believe in whatever they believe in. That's the only way to find out why they believe in it. Because me personally, I don't believe in many things. I think the world is fluctuating with knowledge and, you know, theories. We don't know shit yet. We don't know shit because of the quantum verse, all right? Quantum physics proves that humans don't know anything. Yeah, that's all I gotta say on that one. That's it. That's all I gotta say on that one. Anywho, y'all, I do appreciate the conversation. Finished my shake. We've got an hour before the workout. Illuminati, yeah. I don't know. Let's see. I'm all sad because Iran might bomb America. They're going to bomb DC. I'm going to stay as close to Maryland. I live in Maryland. I don't think we're going to get bombed, but if we do, I don't know, man. There's a lot of fear going on. I mean, I don't know, to be honest, with that VGM. This world's insane, bro. But I think you'll be fine, man. I don't think we're going to get bombed at any point. Maybe, I don't know. Hey, Dirty Bikers, what's going on? How was your day? How is your day going? And got any new videos? Shout out to Dirty Bikers. They've been with us for at least a month now, huh? They come and go in the chat, but they're active, and I support people that are active. I support even if you're not active, y'all. I'm just saying it is good to get up, move around, get that blood flowing. You know, the U.S. economy won't be recovered until 2032. Well, here's the thing, y'all. The economy's doing very good if you own stocks and if you are an affluent person, I think. I don't even know if I'm using that word right. The simplest solution is usually the correct one. And never attribute to malice that which can be explained by stupidity. Indeed. Yeah. I guess I posted 10 videos yesterday. Dang! We got ourselves a beast on the YouTube. Greek God! We're trying to get there, y'all. We're trying to get there. This is day 3, week 1. We're restarting the program. So like I said, I don't know what everyone else believes. I don't know about the Illuminati. But I know what I'm going to do every day. I'm going to show up. I'm gonna chat with y'all, try to break down barriers, get to know each other, meet people from around the world, work out, take care of my dogs, and every day just try to get a little bit stronger, a little bit better, and create more. And hopefully we can build a community that doesn't hate each other for misconceptions or what we think we know about the other. Because a lot of people, they just hear bad things about a group of people and they run with it. All immigrants are bad. All immigrants are poor, bad people. No, they're not, right? It's crazy. My shopping center near my house stabbing. Yeah, man. The world is crazy right now. There's going to be a lot more violence. Dude, I mean, it's just really not that hard to see. The less people have, the more crazy they're going to get, y'all. With instability in your life, it brings instability in everyone's life, you know? And if you don't have a stable house, housing, food, or anything like that. Oh, and them kids, they don't care anymore either. You know, these kids don't see a great outlook for the future. So now what is it to live for? It sucks, man, right now, guys. It's a very negative place for a lot of this world right now. And some people are really happy with the state of things in this world. I don't know how they can be, but I really do think we need to throw more of an olive branch and try to be nicer with each other, even with the people that are yelling in our face. But, you know, who was it that came in here earlier? Was it Piggy King? Who yesterday said he had some white lady screaming at his face to go back to his country because he's got darker skin. And it's just like, dude, what is going on? Like, I read a lot of stories, I listen to a lot of news, and sometimes it is hard to like stay positive. But I'm gonna tell you guys, you gotta control what you can control. So I know there's a lot of things, there's a lot of outside influences, there's a lot of things that can take up your mental space, but control what you can control. Control what you can control, and I can control what I do daily. I'm gonna go work out, I'm gonna take care of these dogs, I'm gonna make my music, I'm gonna start writing more and doing what I want to do. I can't change this world, especially if there's two sides, right? Or it feels like there's two sides punching. Basically, it just feels like I'd be joining one side and still not winning. So I refuse to join both sides. I think we need to create a new, completely different side. I don't want to be a liberal or a Republican or anything. I want to be the human party. How far is Costco from your area? It's about a 15-minute drive. It ain't that bad. We got one. It's in the middle of San Francisco. Anywho, guys, as much as I want to continue this conversation, I'll be back in about 30 minutes to an hour for the workout, but I gotta go use the restroom. So it might take me a while, so, TMI, right? But I did have a great conversation with y'all. You guys are always good. Hey, Jaws in the chat, bro. What's happening, man? Before we go, let's check out. Let's check out these weird leaderboards we got going on. Do these leaderboards even work? Let's see here. Top fans. Yeah, no, it only has 4 people up here. It's weird. Everyone should be up here though. But I do appreciate talking to y'all. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to give you all some shout outs because you guys are all amazing. I'll be back in an hour if you want to see. We do have a crazy workout. I seen the video when you said you got caught up in a zombie virus. I'm going to be posting more videos from these live streams. There's a video we had yesterday. We were talking about almond milk. It started all with me talking about wetting my whistle. I was feeling like, you know, the term is to wet your whistle when you need to drink water. And my wife was like, ew, that sounds disgusting. And then Next thing you know, we're talking about almond milk and then milk in my mouth or nut in my mouth. Anyways, it's a lot funnier if you see it. So we'll be posting more of the stupidity that we do on our videos and the moments we have. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. So I'll be back in about an hour. Shout out to Droovy, shout out to Josh, shout out to Jamie, shout out to Dirty Bikers, shout out to Kavzar, my boy, VGM. I was like, I guess, okay, let's see what else. Who else? Spiritist was in here. Yeah, he came in first. Let me make sure. Oh yeah, Christine was up in here. Easy was up in here. Husky Amy. Who else was up in here? We had a good chat today, y'all. It was nice talking to you. Gotta go. We'll see you soon. Yeah, I'll see you very soon. Thanks for coming in, Droovy. Always great to have you in here too. Really did appreciate the conversation. It was a good one. And I like that. I like that we can have these conversations, guys. So I'm going to get out of here, sending y'all nothing but positivity, love, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'll be back in about 1 hour. So if y'all want to come see me die and cry from this workout, we'll be here. Later, guys.